Hello, and welcome to the Memory Gauge Live. We're here. We're ready, sort of, as ready as we ever are. Here, did already hoping that we've already had our technical difficulties for the day. Took a bit of time to get the stream set back up. One of my cameras did not want to cooperate, so I'm hoping that we got that out of the way. Our traditional tech issue, and now we can just roll on. Thank you for being here for this special celebratory edition of the stream. Usually we get on and we open up some new stuff. Today we're going to be opening up some old stuff because the podcast is about to reach 100 episodes, and if you haven't seen already, it will be wrapping up after 100 episodes. We'll hit 100 and then that will be sort of the closing of the podcast because things have kind of changed since I started creating it. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to dedicate to it anymore, and I thought rather than kind of push it along and just kind of have it limp along, I'd rather go out at a set time on a nice round number and leave it something that I could be that we can be proud of, I think. So yeah, it is sad, but today we're not going to be sad. We're going to be happy. We're going to be enjoying ourselves, doing some really cool stuff. For example, I've been holding on to this beautiful little item here that we can see since its release. I got this alongside all my other product at the release. Thank you, Arcane. Yeah, it is sad. Thank you, Slifer. Hopefully we get something cool today. Yeah, I've been holding on to this since I bought my first product. It's just been sitting wrapped in a cupboard in my house, protected in bubble wrap. My thought, I was not holding on to it because I was like, "Ooh, this is going to be worth money one day." I figured it wouldn't necessarily appreciate in value, but I thought it could be cool at some later point to go back and open it as a special celebration, and now seems as good a time as any to actually get into it. So, if you're just joining us here for the first time, a lot of people will have been here on the stream before, but for anyone who hasn't, who's just joining us for the first time, I have a bit of a history with Special Booster 1.0. I've opened it up on the stream twice before. First, it was, or I believe I've opened it up twice before. I may not have streamed one of my first openings, but I've opened up a lot of this product, more than anything else. This will be the 5th box I think I've opened of 1.0, and I've opened it on stream for an anniversary celebration. And one thing I've never managed to do, as Spiridonov says there, I've never managed to pull the super rare Gallantmon that's in this set. I've never managed to open that from a booster pack. I've opened every other super rare, secret, whatever you like to say. I've opened some version of it in some pack. Gallantmon in 1.0 is my white whale. I have not opened it in a booster pack. I have a couple copies, but I had to buy them singles. I could not, for the life of me, get this card. So today, in addition to going back and looking at some old Digimon cards and, celebrating sort of that we're here at 100 episodes, 2 years of the podcast. 2 years? 3 years, maybe. Yes. Oh my gosh. We're also going to be, hopefully, finishing off this white whale. So, it's been a while since I've opened this up. Trying to remember what's actually in it. I'm looking at the pack. Oh, those lights are going to be annoying. I'm sorry, they're going to reflect off the box. Each box contains one alternative art card and one special box promotion pack. So, I don't remember exactly what those were. So, let's take a look. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have the alternate art Tamer to start us off with and the special box promotion pack. So, our Tamer is the black tie, really lovely looking card. I love the foil on these. These are always really cool. I don't think I actually have this, so this is a nice little get. This awesome foil tie here. Obviously not my preferred tie. I prefer the red tie from this set, but just to fill out the collection. That's quite nice. And then we have this promotion pack, which has, I think, the 3 different sets. You can get the set of the Agumon and the Greymon. You can get the Garurumon and the Were-Garurumon, or you can get the Tai and the Veedramon. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Struggling a little bit. So we have, the Veedramon and the Tai. Oh, the foiling on these as well. It's probably not coming across on the camera so much. Oh, yes it is. Look at that rainbow foiling. Just absolutely gorgeous cards. Got my handy dandy sleeves, so let's protect these bad boys for posterity. Hopefully everybody's having a lovely Friday night / Saturday morning / whatever other time it might be where you are. I know I am. The weather is absolutely lovely here. We're heading into spring down here, so some really gorgeous weather. Some of my favorite weather, really. And a lot to look forward to in the next 2 weeks. I'm on holiday at the moment, so when I say holiday, I mean not working for the next couple weeks, so very exciting stuff. Do love a bit of a break. Work's been worky, so I'm glad to have a bit of time off. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there in Chatland. Oh, I forgot that this had 4 different pack arts as well. I kind of missed the different pack arts. Anybody else missing the different pack arts? I know that it was kind of because it was a few different sets amalgamated together, but I do miss having the different pack arts. They look it all looks a little homogenous now. I don't know. There's just something about the different pack arts that hits different. So, obviously, we're looking for the Gallantmon in here. What would also be nice, the Alt-Art Omnimon, I think, was the chase at the time. So that's something that hopefully we'll be able to grab. Either of the secrets as well would be really nice out of here. But ultimately, we'll just see what we can get. Obviously, the Gallantmon is the big prize. But hopefully we get some cool stuff as we go through. We're going to get those original rares. Not the foil rares, but with the gold lining, which is pretty cool. Something to look forward to. Oh, back when packs had memory gauges as well. Look at that. With the checklist. Doesn't that take you back? Oof. What a time that was. Back in the Wild West days of 1.0. So, I think... Do you think we got the Gallantmon first pack? Alright. Oof. Man, I remember these. Lilemon. Boring Storm. Draw a card from your deck. Security, draw 2. Wow. Good times. Hoping we get to see... Well, I'm assuming we'll get to see some of my favorite cards from the set. And hopefully people can... Hopefully you can share in the chat. What's your favorite cards from this set? What are you hoping to see today? Maybe there's a super rare you're hoping we pull. Maybe there's like a common or an uncommon that you always really liked. What are you hoping to see from today? The Wizardmon that cares about having a yellow Digimon in play. Tyrannomon that you just never were able to hit the search for some reason. It just never worked out. Gravity Crush. Still use this in Red Hybrid today. So that's a nice get. A usable card. Kokatorimon. And of course... Oh, yes. Dark Tyrannomon. This is what I was hoping to see. This is one of my favorite cards. I used to, played red all the time. That was pretty much my deck. And the 1-cost Digivolution with the 6,000 beta body was just... back in the day. Love to see it. Mega Kabuterimon. And of course, we're going to do guess the rare color as well. Anyone who hasn't joined us before, we like to guess what color the second rare of the pack is going to be. I'm feeling like we're going to start off with red. I think this is going to be an auspicious pack. First pack. It's going to be a red egg. And it's going to set us up to eventually get that Gallantmon. Breakdramon. Loved this card with the piercing. And that's all it did. It was just piercing, but it was, that was enough. Megadramon. A lot of vanillas in this set. We're going to see a lot of effectless cards. But look at the art. So beautiful. Angemon is our first rare. It's a yellow with that gold foiling around the edges, that gold edging. Yellow from Slifer, blue from Arcane. I'm thinking red. Let's see it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, purple. It's Yarmon. Again with that lovely gold trim there. While you have 5 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. Nice, simple, a little outdated now, but that's okay. It was alright for the time. It was what we had. It was what we had. That dark blue memory gauge now. Alrighty. Ooh, I think I see something shiny back there. Metal Tyrannomon, another card I absolutely loved. 10,000 DP. You know, that was all you needed. It was big and it hit hard. Elecmon, another classic card. Went really well in your blue Omnimon decks if you were playing that because it was cheap to get out onto the field. It had a reasonable body, and that was all it was. Should I host a 1.0 tournament at some point? But like no level 7s is what I'm thinking. Should we go back and do 1.0 over on the Discord? I've been thinking about it. I think it could be fun. V Nova Blast giving jamming. The first Agumon expert with that beautiful art, and it just brings an Agumon back. It's kind of fun. Toy Agumon giving that reboot. That was real good. Numamon, one of the better black cards because it was so cheap to get into play. Black, not real well represented in this set, if I'm honest. From memory. Hornbuster, this was a good card. I liked this. Giving that plus 3000 DP was really nice, and it suspended something out of security, so defense as well. Wanyamon slash Angemon. I'm thinking we're going to get maybe green for this second rare today. Monmon. Love Monmon. Just love the design. Ooh, okay, so first rare is Tiger. Like the art on this card. Ooh, last card red. Okay. Let's see it. I'm thinking green. Slifer says red. Let's see what it is in 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Okay. Wow. What a way to start. What a way to start. OG Omnimon, baby. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. This was the card. This was the card. Everybody wanted this. Because if you had 4 of these, you could just win. You could just win because that blue Omnimon deck was just so dang good. Oh. Feels good. Feels good to pull this out of a pack and hold it in my hands. I feel like I'm holding like a... This is not quite our base set Charizard. I think the alt art Omnimon is probably the base set Charizard, but this is a close second. This is like holding a Blastoise or something. You know? This is like... I don't know the Magic the Gathering equivalent or anything. The Pokemon stuff just comes across my feed a lot. So that's the comparison I know how to make straight away. Wow. What a way to start. Auspicious. Alright. Let's hope we can carry on. Hey, Andy Ollie. Oh, your first box Slifer, the Alt Omni and the Alt Gala. Oh, wow. That's a heck of a box. I would have loved that. I definitely got an Omni in my first box. I think I've still got the photos kicking around. I'll have a look maybe when we take a break and go through what my first box was, because that was a while ago. Anybody else remember what their first pulls were? Anybody else open any 1.0 back in the day? Tsukaimon. We got Pagumon. Muchomon. Atomic Ray. Unsuspend one of your Digimon with blocker for 3 memory. Not bad. Not good. Greymon. This is where it was at. With the while this Digimon has reboot, it gains jamming. That was pretty good. Dolphmon. Dolph Lundgren. If he dies, he dies. Monzemon. Oof. It's the first day of my holidays, can you tell? Monzemon was a great card too. Again, that 5 and 2 for 6. Yeah, 5 and 2. That was a good stat line. cost-wise. You know, that was a good time. Omnimon and Alt War Greymon. Oh, Andy Ollie. Jealous of that. High Andromon. Always had a bit of an American feel to it, I think, to me, because of that blue and red shoulder plates, shoulder protection. Labramon. Liked this card because of that draw one. That was a good time. River of Power. I remember trying to make this work. I don't think it did. Alright, our first rare of this pack is a red. It's Agumon. Loved this card. Just fetching out a Tamer was really cool. Used it in some other decks later on as well. So it actually kind of came around. Wasn't necessarily so good when we only had a few Tamers at the start, but came into its own a little bit later. Arcane Shadows is saying blue. I'm thinking maybe black, actually, for this one. I'm feeling like it's going to be a black card. Let's take a look. Get those guesses in, because we're going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, it was blue. It was Cerberusmon, the OG Cerberusmon, when it used to be blue. And it had that really cool Disney green flames. When attacking, you can unsuspend this Digimon by trashing 3 cards in this hand. I always found this really compelling, this effect, this unsuspend. Trashing cards from your hand. Obviously, trashing cards from your hand kind of ended up in purple, so I think this guy became a little unmoored. Didn't really have a home, but it was a cool idea. Got that Gallantmon art on the pack even. It's taunting us, people. Even the packs themselves are saying, it's in here somewhere. Can you find it? Boy, I hope we can. Alrighty, Blade of the True. I think I see something shiny at the back, maybe. Blade of the True. We got Garbymon, purple Garbymon. This thing, I still use this thing. I used this in Crowmon, what's it called? Ravemon, just not that long ago. Not that long ago, I was still using this card. Funny how some of them you still use, you know. Not all of them. Not a lot of them, even. But some. Gravity Crush I still use. Volcanic Dramon. This thing was the beast. This thing was anti-Rookie Rush. You had Rookie Rush at your locals. Somebody wanted to play it. You teched in the Volcanic Dramon. Because and you spent 11 memory on it. And that was good. That was really good. Oh, man. What a time. What a set. Alright, that's it. We're definitely doing a 1.0 tournament at some point. Because I want to get back into that. That was a good time. I want to get back to those days. We're going to do it. Keep your eyes peeled, people. Because I do want to still run things on the Discord. I want to keep that going. I want to keep it open so people can find games and talk to one another. And I love running the events, and that doesn't take as much time, anywhere near as much time as the podcast and stuff, so I can still make time for that. So I still want to do that. So it's not like I'm going away forever. It's just taking a step back from the content creation side of things, really. Akuamon, Kapurimon, we got Agumon Expert, Birdramon. Love this. Has kind of come back around with that red bird deck as well, which is kind of cool. Palmon, which again, never ever managed to draw anything off of this because it was just too specific. We didn't have enough cards. It didn't work out. Kuwagamon. First up, we got the Black Tie. Second, get your guesses in for what color you think that second rare is going to be, because I think it's going to be yellow. I think it's going to be yellow. We got the Black Tie. Memory Setter. All of your black Digimon get plus 1k on your opponent's turn. You know, for that blocker deck that you insisted on building, even though everybody said, no, black's not good in this set. You're like, no, I'm going to try and make it work. You know, if you were me. Arcane Shadow says purple. We're getting a few guesses through. I'm saying yellow. We're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh! First correct guess. Good work. Arcane Shadows. Purple. Well done. It's Raremon. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 option card among them to your hand. Trash the remaining cards. For that purple option deck you wanted to make work. Not too bad, you know, as these things go. Interesting art. Love the gold foil, obviously. Now that we're seeing it again, do we prefer foil rares or gold edging rares? What do we think? Are we happy with the gold edging, or do we want to go back to that, or are we happy with the foil rares? Oh, you got the Cerberus blue right as well. Arcane Shadows, look at you go. Yowza. Alrighty, Goblimon, love this guy. Green Titamon deck was kind of a hoss, not gonna lie. Hagurumon. Monodramon, are we gonna get all of the 2 cost 3k DP vanillas? That'd be cool. Smash Potatoes, nah, didn't quite get it. Kabuterimon. 6-1. Oop, getting a phone call from my wife there. Give me 1 second. I'll message her and see if she's alright. Apologies, everybody. Ooh, now you see my TikToks. This is that tech stuff I was talking about. There's always something that comes up. Apologies, everyone. But yeah, what do we think? Prefer gold foil or gold or foil? What do we think for the rares as I answer this message? No, she's fine. Just forgot that I was streaming today. Hello from my wife, everybody. Both, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the foil hits well. You know, sometimes it works. Green Agumon. Forbidden Temptation. With that kind of Sailor Moon looking art there. Biomon. Babydomon. High Andromon. Again, we got Shield of the Just. Get those guesses for the second rare in. I think I prefer the gold foil overall. I think a lot of the foils just don't look all that good, but sometimes they look good and sometimes they work out. But I think more often than not the gold looks better, but that's just maybe me being a grumpy old man as well. I think it's going to be blue. I'm jumping on Arcane Shadows thing, although you've ditched and said green, so we'll see. I think it's going to be blue. We'll take a look. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, Sumemon. Why you have another Digimon in play with the same name as this Digimon? This Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. Diaboromon. What a time. Did everybody else have that one person at their locals who just absolutely loved Diaboromon and wanted to make it work? Or was that just me? Like, just loved Diaboromon. Absolutely had to make it work. And was actually pretty good at the game too. So annoyingly, it did kind of work. Even though it shouldn't have. Metal Tyrannomon. We got Great Tornado. It is a Great Tornado. Garurumon. Ah, the purple Garurumon deck as well. Oof, taking me back. Armadillomon for your Rookie Rush. Sukaimon, still use this guy, gaining that 1 memory on deletion. It's still not bad. Night Raid. Not a bad card at all. Mushroomon. Again for your Rookie Rush days. Chirinmon. One of these level 5s that just, when attacking, gain 3 memory at the end of the turn, lose 3 memory. That was a really interesting effect. Yeah, the purple Wegaruru really does have some great art on it. Devimon. This is a classic piece of Digimon art. Look at it. Retaliation. Wants to retaliate. Oof. Cherrymon with that blocker. Oop. Okay, we got Cupimon, and I think we all saw some shininess at the back there. So let's see what we got. We got Cupimon. When attacking, if you have 5 or more security cards, trigger draw 1. Guess what it's going to be. Slacker says red War Greymon. I love the War Greymon from this set, so I wouldn't be unhappy with that. Arcane Shadow says red. I'm going to say red. We'll win or lose together. We're going to say it's red. We're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. Wow, Slifer. Absolutely crushed it. Good work, everyone. Good work, team. Good work, red team. Well done, well done. Slifer in particular, very well done. Guessed. Got it completely right. God, look at that War Greymon. What a good time. It gets security attack +1 when on the turn it digivolves. It doesn't activate options. I loved that back in the day because option cards in security sucked. Like, Hated getting blown out to an option card in security. So really loved being able to just say, no, it doesn't work. Sorry. That was a good time. Alrighty, we got Gomamon Spiral Sword. Because there was this whole like cycle of option cards in each color. Cost 1, gives plus 3000 DP as its main effect, and then had a on-color security effect, which was cool. Kokuamon. We got V-Nova Blast. My boy Dark Tyrannomon. Repamon. Vilemon, again. Every color got one of these blockers that had the same stat line. Vilemon for purple. Back for Revenge. Had some fun with this card back in the day. Blue Weregarurumon. That sort of memory... memory borrower. Is that what we used to call it? Memory borrower? Oh, I'm digging deep into the archives on that one. But kind of cool art anyway. I think the purple has slightly better art, but it's still not bad. Leomon with some very noble art, and this did some work in the blue decks back in the day. That pose is indeed fierce. Trump Sword had a lot of trouble with this. Had a lot of purple players at my locals, and Trump Sword used to kill me because I always forgot whether it was suspended or unsuspended that it deleted. And really cool art. Like, I love the Piedmon, the clown sort of creepy aesthetic. All right, I'm thinking blue for this one. I'm going to jump on the blue bandwagon. Get those guesses for the second color in. Slifer says purple. Arcane says yellow. We're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. Metal Seadramon. It was blue. Yes. Oh, love it. Metal Seadramon. Probably the weaker of those, of that kind of cycle of level 6s that wanted you to play them, I would say. Return up to 2 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their hand. It was okay. Not the best. And then it can't be blocked by Digimon with no Digivolution cards, which is kind of good because people would hard play the blockers. I don't know why I just put that in a sleeve. It's just a rare. It has dope art though, which makes me think it was. I guess my brain was like, ooh, that's really cool art. Must be worth saving. But no, I have a million of those guys. Not that I don't like it. I just got a lot of them. Alrighty. Tyrannomon next up. Nuclear Laser. What a name for a card. We got Andromon. That sweet looking art. Impmon. Still going strong. All these years later. Impmon. Blastmon. Change the original DP of one of your opponent's Digimon to 3000 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Have we seen anything else that changes DP like that without just turning it into another Digimon? I can't remember. That's a real interesting effect. No security effect, though. It makes Blastfire a lot worse. Wizardmon. Gardramon as the blocker. Yagamon. Doing that potato search. Labramon. Tidamon, topping your Tidamon deck. That was a good time. Alright, first rare is the red Tychimia, which I absolutely love to see. You know I love me a red Ty. Still enjoy these. Still enjoy using this card. It still appears in a lot of my decks. Happy to pick up another one because sometimes I can't find all of them because I have multiple in multiple decks because I'm a sucker for red. Arcane Shadow saying white. Out of memory, trying to think what the white cards are in this set. I think you've got the Omnimon, and then you've got what is the Millenniumon? Was that white as well? Interesting. We'll see what it is. I'm gonna say green this time. 3, 2, 1. No, it was red. It was Sora, the lesser of the red tamers from the set. Poor Sora. Really never got a good tamer, did she? Not by herself, anyway. I used that. Mimi and Sora are used in the purple Tidamon deck for a little while, but Sora by herself just never really got her dues. Sad, but there you go. Alrighty. Digitamamon. Another memory borrower. Kokatorimon. Dimension Scissor. I used to love this card. If you had the memory, this could absolutely hose an opponent's board if you got lucky with the setup. That was a good time. Vegemon. Feeling like this one is an SR Slifer. Hope you're right. Gilmon. Hopefully this is a sign. Fingers crossed. Gilmon. Oblivion Bird. Deleting a blocker. Used to like that. That would get people out of nowhere. Flareezamon. Get security attack +1. But it's very little. But still could have been maybe cool. Wanyamon. Megadramon. Slifer says super rare. Arcane says red. I'm going to stick with green, I think. Petermon. Blue Garbumon. Nice little card. On play, draw a card. Not bad at all. Alright, get those guesses in. We're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, yellow. TK Takaishi. Again, another card that we still see getting used. This Tamer. Memory setting Tamer. That's something that's really I'm finding interesting as we're going through is I kind of forgot how many of these cards, like there's still a few that get used. Those Tamers still get used. Some of those Digimon have come back around. You know, some of them are still good to slot in when maybe an archetype isn't fully fleshed out and you just need something to fill out your numbers. Some of these are pretty good for that. Generically pretty good. All right, we've got Frigimon with that jamming. Piximon, Metal Greymon with reboot and giving security attack +1. Golden Ripper. Interesting card. Liamon, sorry. If you have 3 or more memory, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -2k for the turn. Chewmon. Your opponent can't gain memory except with Tamer effects. Forgot that this was in this set. Thought it came later. Absolutely demented art. And, strong effect. Actually, still hoses people today. Ogamon with jamming. We got Tentomon. Kuwagamon. Radiation Blade. Another dope name. First up, we got War Growlmon. Boy, I'm hoping this is a sign. We got War Growlmon. If you have a red Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3k or less. Alright, I'm going to say red. I'm feeling red. Arcane says blue. Slifer says yellow. We're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. Oh! We did it! We got a Gallantmon! It's not the super rare one. It's not the regular art. But we did it! We got a Gallantmon! Woo! It's over! I'm free! I'm free! The curse has lifted in the most spectacular way. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that. The last 1.0 box said, "You have suffered enough, my child. Go free. Be happy. Live your life." Oh. That is amazing. That is amazing. To get, I gotta sleeve this up. Maybe I should frame this bad. Look at it. Oh, I forgot this even had an alt. In the thick pen strokes, kind of sketchy with the, and I got to share it with all of you. That's the best part. Grade it, frame it, put it on the wall. Maybe. Might need to. Look at... Oh, beautiful. Really need to be carefully put that down. Clip that. Take that video. Put it wherever. I don't know. Wow. That was amazing. We did it. Oh, man. Coming in, I was so worried that it just wouldn't happen and we would just be left in limbo. But it happened, and it happened in the most spectacular way possible. And you all got to share it. Thank you for being here, everyone. That was amazing. We've still got plenty of cards left to come, but I think we could all agree that we have succeeded today. No matter, everything else is just gravy. That is, oof, love it. Peak. We got a Lekmon. We got to roll on. We got to get through this box. We can't just bask in our own glory all day. Heart's Attack. Toy Agumon. How's the volume, by the way? I feel like I might have blown out some speakers there with my celebrations. Kudamon. Heat Viper. This is an interesting card back in the day. Remember that. Means the purple Chimeramon is kicking around. That's exciting. I love that card. Caesarmon. Boring Storm. We got Mega I almost had a Heart's Attack. I love it. Mega Kabuterimon. We got Gotsumon. Another little blocker. Woodmon. Tyrannomon. And I see something shiny back there. So this is going to be another super rare. Or maybe a secret. Either way, it's shiny. Get those guesses in. I'm going to say it barely even matters at this point. I'm still riding the high. Let's say blue. Get those guesses in. We're going to see. Ooh, Arcane Shadows, you and me. We're on the blue train. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Piedmon. Love the art on this guy. Forgot how much I loved it, actually. Real creepy. With the playing cards falling all around him. Lovely. On play, play out some other purple level 4s. Beautiful. Alright, we're halfway through. We are halfway through. Stick around afterwards. Because, stick around on the Discord afterwards. I'm going to head into the Discord. I'm thinking maybe after this is done, I might see if anyone's around for some games. I've got some BT13 decks built and ready to go that I haven't used in a little while. I haven't been able to get locals in a while. I've got some Lorcana proxies of this, which I haven't played that game yet, but if anyone's keen on that, just the starter decks. But that could be fun if anyone wants to teach me a new game. I'll hang around for a bit, see if anybody wants to play some games or anything, just to continue the celebrations. But thank you everybody for being here on the stream, witnessing that glorious moment and just enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time too. Gorillamon for your blue Omnimon decks. This thing was a beast back in the day. Garurumon for your purple Garurumon deck. Awesome art. Purple really did the Garurumon line well. They got a lot of success. Pumpkinmon. We got Lylemon. Numemon. Literally just picking up poop. Hornbuster. Tsukaimon we got. Garurumon. Fantastic art on this Garurumon from one of my favorite Digimon artists, Sasasi. And then the on-play unsuspend. With the Kaiser Nail, this thing was great. River of Power. We love a good boy with a bone. Magnadramon, another one that you would just put in everything because that recovery +2 could just save you out of nowhere. Because that was the way the game worked back then. First rare is Patamon, looking for yellow tamers. Pretty interesting kind of card. Sort of like the Agumon, I guess. But this gets all yellow tamers instead of just one tamer. But you only get to look at 4 instead of 5. Thank you, Spiritonov. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it. It's not for a lack of... It has been such a good time to make the show. I've enjoyed it quite a lot. And the fact that other people have got enjoyment out of it as well is so special. So, thank you. Arcane Shadow says green. I'm going to say purple this time. I know we just had a purple super rare, but I'm feeling like it's going to be back-to-back purple. Let's see it in 3, 2, 1. I can't be stopped. I cannot be stopped. Chimeramon for the purple. On play, delete one of your Digimon. Delete a level 5 or lower Digimon. Good times. Good card. So that brings us to the halfway point. We're going to kind of power through a little bit. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break to get some water, and then I'll be back. I'm also going to look up my original 1.0, the original pulls I got from my first 1.0 box to share with all of you. So I'll be back in, shall we call it 3 minutes? Meet at 43 past the hour. We'll be back here. Hope you're all enjoying the stream. I'm having a great time. We're going to be back with some more awesome openings very, very soon after a quick hydration break. So I'll see you all very, very shortly. 43 minutes past the hour. Meet back here. All right? We'll see you here. See you here. Good. And we're back. Apologies about the music. I forgot that I had the desktop audio turned all the way down on the on the mixer here. So I had some music going, and I was having a lovely little rave as I hydrated and checked my phone. But it was a solo rave, as it turns out. I wasn't playing the music for all of you, so apologies for that. I had some water, feeling energized. I also found some photos on my phone from November, the end of November 2020, almost 3 years ago. Let's take a look. We got some photos I took of my first ever product. This is my my starter decks, some promos that I got for buying this stuff, and my box in the background. The results of those first two promos. We got the Machinedramon and the Agumon, apparently. I didn't remember that, but that's what we got. And then, of course, the results of the box. Out of the promos, we got the Tai and the Veedramon. So we kind of have come full circle. We got those today. I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just showing you photos on my phone. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. Is that you're looking at photos on my phone. Thank you for being here to do that. I just find it fascinating. Like, I'm glad I kept these records. It turns out that it has come full circle. So, the cards I got, the pulls I got from my first ever box: Purple Metal Garurumon, Kentorusmon, Rust Tyrannomon, Rosemon, Lilithmon, the regular art, War Greymon, and I got... and you may remember I accidentally sleeved the Metal Seadramon, even though it wasn't a super rare. In this photo of my pulls, I have a sleeved Metal Seadramon. I did the same thing with my first box, and it's come full circle. I don't know why. That just keeps happening to me, but we've come full circle. Anyway, secret rare was Beelzebon. We had the alt art Diaboromon as the alternate art, and we did pull an Omnimon, but of course no Gallantmon until today. To recap, for those of you just joining us, we've been chasing the Gallantmon for 3 years now. I've been trying to break the curse, and today, so far, let's transition over so you can get a nice good look. We've got Piedmon so far as our pulls. By the way, we've got like 6 pulls left in this half of the box, so it's going to be a heck of a box. We got the Omnimon chase card, obviously real good. We got War Greymon, one of my favorite super rares out of the set, so very pleased about that. But we managed to finally break the Gallantmon curse in spectacular fashion by getting the alt art Gallantmon. You love to see it. I love to see it. Definitely going to take that clip and put it up on the YouTube channel, which I'll still kind of keep kicking around for as long as it can before YouTube kicks it off. I'll keep all the videos and replays up there that are up there. And we'll put this one up there too for posterity. We're going to soldier on with the second half of this box opening. Hope you're still having a good time. Oh, yeah. I forgot about how some of these rares used to have this line on the back. Hopefully that's nothing really good because it's got that kind of line that you can see as the light plays on it. Hopefully it's just a random trash rare. We'll see. But we're back and we're going to keep going. Gardromon is our first card of the second half. Kabuterimon. We got Night Raid. Tsukaimon. Welcome back, Arcane. We got Piximon. We got Golden Ripper. Andromon. We got the Saberleomon with that really dope art and middling effect even at the time. Growlmon in that super cool art there. Haha! Joke's on you. We're not going to be here much longer. Random guy. Can I get rid of that somehow? I feel like I should be able to. I don't know enough about Twitch in order to get rid of that. Anyway. We're just going to have to put up with it. I'm sorry, everybody. Yargamon. We've got Tanamon. As our first rare. Second rare, I'm feeling like it's going to be red. Again, we're going to start off with red. Let's see what we get in 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, it was Mistymon. Yellow. Not bad still. Pretty cool art. And it does delete 2 level 3s on play. So, you know, semi-playable. Oh, I did mess around with something. I hope I didn't accidentally mute the chat completely. If I've accidentally muted the chat, please DM me and let me know now. Rather than letting it carry on for way too long. Alright. I'm going to soldier on. As if that hasn't just ruined everything. We'll see. Slapper's calling a green. Alrighty. For this one or the last one? Kapurimon. Agumon. We got Vegemon. Arcane says yellow. We got Oblivion Bird. Gomamon. Great Tornado. Purple Garurumon. Looking dope. Metal Greymon. Memory Borrower. Greymon. Ooh, nice little pair there. Oh, go away, Google. Back for revenge. We got Joe Keto. And let's see what we have. I'm thinking black. Let's see it in 3, 2, 1. It was not black. It was Kentorusmon yellow. Nice. Little Royal Knight there. When digivolving, giving security attack -2, and on deletion gives something -11,000. Not terrible. Yellow also a little weaker back in the day, but has since obviously come around. Definitely had its heyday. Alright. We have Tyrannomon, Boring Storm, Tumon, Impmon. What was everyone playing back in 1.0, by the way? I haven't asked yet, but what were the decks that everybody was running if you were playing the game back at the time that 1.0 was the only set we had? I was on Red Omnimon, but I didn't pull 4 Omnimons. Like, that was just way too rich for my blood. So it was more like Red Wargreymon with Omnimons in. And that was good fun. I had some success with that. I really tweaked that deck a lot trying to make it work. Lylemon, we got Dimension Scissor, Blue Starter deck unchanged. And the annoying thing is, that still would have been pretty good. That still would have been pretty good. Magnadramon. We got Sirenmon. Slifer, I know you were on red, you were saying, because your box kind of put you in that direction. Spider Shooter, we got Infinity Cannon. I'm thinking we're going to see purple back here. Get those guesses in, because I'm going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. No, it was Rosemon the whole time. It was Rosemon the whole time. Are we getting the same box as my first box? Is it the same pulls? No, because we got the Piedmon. It's a slightly different mix. Would have been fascinating, though. Oh, nice. I'm glad you did find a Locals Arcane. Not that it wouldn't have been fun to play with your daughter. You know, nice family bonding time. Alrighty. Toy Agumon. Liamon. Forbidden Temptation. Wizardmon. We got Kudamon. Flareezamon. Numamon. Kurisarimon. We got Boltmon. Freaking awesome art on the Boltmon there. Debbie Dramon. First rare is a Togemon. I'm going to say red back here. Get those guesses in because we're going to see it very shortly in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's Lilithmon. Beautiful and purple. Look at that. This thing was a hoss back in the day. Oh, Arcane. Yeah, it's like still pretty good, Lilithmon, right? Still pretty good. Not bad at all. That loop is real. I'm glad that the podcast could keep you connected when you didn't have a Locals Arcane. That's really cool that it was able to do that. I'm so glad. Alright. Memory Gauge live stream drinking game. Every time Connor starts a new pack by saying, alright, take a drink. I realize I keep doing it. I am aware of it. I just can't stop. Hornbuster. We've got Tsukaimon. And now everyone wasn't aware of it, but I've made you aware of it, and now you're going to notice it every time. Pagumon. Muchomon. Atomic Ray. We got Repamon. We got Agumon. We got the good boy with a bone. We've got Radiation Blade. We got something very shiny back there. Garurumon. First is Mimi Tachikawa. Still, the tamers in this set, I'm finding, are still being used. That's what I'm getting as we're going through. The tamers were still good. The memory set of tamers, still good today. You still see them. So we got Mimi. I'm thinking yellow back here. I'm not sure what the yellow could be. Maybe Seraphimon. We'll see. In 3, 2, 1. Oh! Hoo-hoo! Okay, no secret rare in the box, but I'm not unhappy with that at all. Yowza. We got the double alt box. So no Veedramon. No... What was the other one? Metal Greymon. And then was there also Beelzemon as a secret rare in this, I think? Anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. What a great get there. As we're moving through. Back-to-back Lilithmon. Pretty interesting. From Lilith to Lilith. Alright, so no secret rares anymore. We missed out on the secret on the Alt Art Omnimon as well, but that's okay. We soldier on. We can be brave. And let's be honest, we've achieved the only success that matters with that Gallantmon. We've got Monzemon, Monodramon, Dimension Scissor, Tumon, Pumpkinmon, Blast Fire. I'm feeling like it's going to be red on the back here. Get those guesses in. We got Mushroomon, Petermon, Devimon, Kiaromon. First rare is a Tyrannomon. Arcane says black. I say red. We're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. No, it was green. Terra's Cluster. This caused me a lot of pain back in the day. Only sends a suspended Digimon back, so it shouldn't have been too bad. But if you'd already attacked with your boss monster and you hit that, it was really annoying. I remember I had a friend who ran Rust Tyrannomon, who still follows the podcast, actually. I think he's working, so he couldn't be here, but loved that Rust Tyrannomon back in the day, and I used to get so frustrated with Terra's Cluster. It would hit me every time, because we had a limit. I was running red, and we had a limit on how many starter decks you could buy, so I couldn't get enough to get a playset of Gaia Force. I could only get 2 copies. So my Security Bomb I only had 2 of. His Security Bomb, the Terrace Cluster, obviously he was able to have 4 of, and I found that very frustrating. It was like, my deck is... I just have fewer Security Bombs than you, man. Of course, I could get around that now, but I didn't know back then. I wasn't wise enough to play around that. Liamon. Great Tornado. If he dies, he dies. Dolphmon. Wildmon. That's a Dolph Lundgren thing. I don't know if anybody's getting that. Kudamon. Kapurimon. We got Metal Greymon. Devimon. Myotismon. Forgot that was in the set. Chirinmon. First rare is Wargrowlmon. I'm saying blue for this next one. Get those guesses in because we're about to see it in 3, 2, 1. Hey, it was blue. Matt Ishida. Probably the... apart from maybe the tie, probably the tamer that is not used. When you play a blue Digimon, suspend this to trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. That just doesn't do enough, really, does it, compared to other source trashing effects that we see. We got a lot better ones these days. Not that it's not bad. Or it wasn't bad back in the day. Alrighty. Opening up strong with Volcanic Dramon to get rid of those rookie rush decks. Forbidden Temptation. We got Ogremon. Heart's Attack. Hagurumon. Kabuterimon. Armadillomon. Darkness Claw. Cherrymon. We got Darkmon. First rare is Cupimon. Second rare will be green, I'm thinking. And we're about to see it in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Giga Blaster. It was green. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or one of your opponent's Digimon with... or 2 of them with 5,000 DP or less. Not terrible, really, in retrospect, but don't think it did much at the time. I've kind of lost track of how we're going on super rares and stuff, so I'm not totally sure if we're going to see any more. Yeah, I've fallen out of the groove a little bit too, Arcane. I'm not getting the guesses so much anymore. Or, well, I am getting the guesses, but we're not getting the super rares anymore. And I've kind of lost count. Let's have a check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we should, I think, hit 2 more pulls, if memory serves, in these last few packs. So we'll see what we get. We'll see how we go. I think 2 more hits, but we'll see. We got Nuclear Laser. Tsukaimon. Well, I just saw a little bit shiny. So blue SR, you reckon, Arcane? We'll see it. Gomamon. Spiral Sword. Gorillamon. Oblivion Bird. We got Tentomon. Tapirmon still sees little play sometimes. Groundramon. Absolutely loved this guy back in the day. We got Puppetmon. This thing was a boss back in the day. This could really save you. Suspending one of your opponent's Digimon and then it didn't and then none of your opponent's Digimon could unsuspend on their next turn. This could save you. This could absolutely save you. This thing won games, man. What a time. I'm thinking it's going to be a red SR. I don't know what. I just think it's going to be red. So we're going to see it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, green SR. We got the Rust Tyrannomon. Super sweet card. Super sweet looking card. So menacing. Just awesome art on that one. How cool. So, 3 packs, 1 pull. 1 pull left, I think. 1 hit. Sorry. So, we do love to see it. So, let's see what may be done. 3 packs left. Thank you for joining me here today if you've joined us. It's been a good time. We got to go down memory lane. We got to share some stories about loving the podcast. About what Digimon means to us. We got to break the Galamon curse. It's been a heck of a day. And I'm glad I've got to share it with you guys. Kakuamon. We got Goblimon. Flareezamon. Greymon. Slifer's calling black. I'm calling blue this time. I think this one's the blue one. Arcane. Gotsumon. Woodmon. Freemon. We got Keramon. And in 3, 2, 1. Not blue. The purple Madashida. This was alright back in the day. Do people still play this? Because it feels like on play, just get a Digimon or an option back seems still maybe okay? I don't know. I remember it being a real good card back in the day. Maybe not so much anymore. Alrighty. Let's see what we have. Everybody take a drink. Connor said alright at the start of the pack. Night Raid. Akuamon. We got Andromon. Vegemon. Digitamamon. Smashed Potatoes. We got Garurumon. Metal Edamon. What an art. Arcane sticking with blue. Loda Leomon. I'm going to swap back and forth. I'm going to go back to red this time. Tinkermon. We got Symphony number 1. Polyphony. This is yellow. I'm going to say red. Get those guesses in because we're about to see it in 3, 2, 1. Venom Myotismon. Purple. Real interesting. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Absolutely, Arcane. Last pack. Last pack from the last box. We've reached the end of our journey, my friends. Of course, at the time of this stream, hopefully people will watch it afterwards, but on the re-recordings. But if you're watching it live with us, if you're here, you know that there's still 2 more episodes of the podcast to come. 1 this weekend, 1 will drop next week. So we're not quite done, but, you know, we're getting there. And I'll still hang around. As I said, I'll still keep the Discord going. I'm about to head there just after this stream and hopefully pick up some games with people. But I don't know when the next stream will be. Maybe I'll keep doing the box opening streams. I don't know. I've been really enjoying it. They're a lot of fun. I still don't know exactly what things are going to look like post-Memory Gauge. I'll have to redo all of the theming on this, I think. Or maybe I'll just keep it like this. Who knows? But for now, we're going to say see you later as we get to the end of this last pack, which I think will have a hit in it, going by my count, but I don't know. So let's find out together. That awesome Garurumon art. A Guilmon, because we got Gallantmon. Heat Viper is just a good card. They can't all have meaning, I guess. Seesamon, they definitely can't all be meaningful. Sorry, Seesamon. Piximon. Arcane saying purple SR. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to say red. I don't know what it will be, but I'm saying red. We got Golden Ripper. We got Garbumon. Leomon. I love that in the last pack we got looking back on the good times. How beautiful is that? Because we are looking back on the good times. Silly. We got Titamon. First rare is Mad Dog Fire. I'm going to take a peek. It's not a hit, weirdly. Not a hit. Only 9. Really? I'm going to have to recount that. Oof. 1.0 was rough, man. Last one. I'm saying red. Arcane saying purple. Slifer saying yellow. 3, 2, 1. Green. Lilymon in the beautiful, the lovely rolling field there. Lovely lake in the background. How beautiful. Let me count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we got 9. Only 9 hits. We're back in 1.0 days. That's rough, but that's what it was. So just to recap, out of this amazing box, we got Rust Tyrannomon, we got an Alt-Art Lilithmon and a regular Lilithmon. We got the pair, which we love to see. We got Rosemon, we got Kentaurismon bringing up the rear. We got Wargreymon, and we hit the Omnimon, which I just love to see. We got Piedmon, which is this beautiful purple, but of course, the big story of the day, breaking the Gallantmon curse with an Alt-Art Gallantmon. Yeah, I'm looking after that. That is going somewhere special. Absolutely, that Gallantmon is going somewhere special. You better believe it. And then, of course, the promos, we got the tie, and the Veedramon Zero. What a box. What a time. I hope everybody has had as enjoyable a time as I have. I've had a fantastic time doing this for you all. Maybe not our biggest stream ever, but one of the most fun. Like, there was a lot going on. There were some cool cards. That was a cool time. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me in the podcast. Thank you for supporting me over these last 3 years as I've gone on this little content creation journey that sadly does have to end for now, but I'll still be around immediately after this stream. If you want to play some games, I'm going to head into the Discord. I'm going to get some webcam games going on. I'll need a little bit of time to change my setup around because obviously I'm not set up right now for webcam games. I'm in stream mode, so I'll have to change everything over. But for now, until next time, we won't say goodbye. We'll say see you later. Absolutely Arcane. For now, see you later. And this is the memory gauge. Ooh, let's get our closing screen ready. This is the memory gauge. Logging out.